Should you stay or should you go? This is one of the biggest questions when it comes to career moves that so many of us as career movers are consistently asking. And it's not as simple as the money's better, or I might be a little bit happier on the other side, or this one just makes sense. There's so much more. And if you're in this phase or asking yourself this question, you'll know that there's so much more to the question, should I stay or should I go? So let's talk about it. In my course, Transition with Confidence, I cover this question extensively, and we look at exactly what the things are to consider. What are the tools that you can use to help you decide whether or not you are ready? Because guys, I strongly believe that we may be feeling absolutely drained or absolutely frustrated with a career, with an opportunity, with the role, with the function, and feel like we want to get out. And often what happens is we get out, and then from the other side, we go, oh, snap. Maybe I should have given it some thought. Have you found yourself in that position before? Blink twice if that's you. If you've ever been in that position, we skip over to the other side and then we go, oh no, I should have waited. So let's talk about that. What does it mean to know when it's time to go? So I believe that there is a time to leave, that there is a best time to leave. There's no perfect time, because when you leave, and you can't always have everything done. But I believe that there are certain things that you can do to make sure that if you do decide to leave, or if you do decide to stay, it's with a very clear understanding of why you're doing that. And that for me is the biggest thing. It's not about staying or leaving. It's about understanding what the decision means to your strategy, what the decision means to the woman you are becoming in 10 years' time, who runs her own business and is financially independent, is flexible, is fulfilled, can give her children the best things that they deserve, can feed back into her community. That's the decision that you're making. And so one thing I always say is that making a career move is like being a trapeze artist. If you've ever seen trapeze artists and that thing that they do where they jump from one swing to another, so they swing on it and then they jump to catch another one. And that's a similar analogy that I make in my course, Transition with Confidence, that the important question for you to ask yourself is, am I ready to jump? And if you're not ready to jump, please, please, please don't. And I know it's tough. I know it's tough to say don't jump when you're feeling like your ass is on fire and you want to get out of there because you feel unfulfilled, it's unflexible, you feel drained, and frankly, you hate it. Now, I want to say to you, one of the ways that you know if you're ready, think back to that image of the trapeze artist we were talking about. So a trapeze artist is taught to be very observant about whether or not they can let go of the swing that they're swinging on, because the swing that they're swinging on at the moment has become a sense of security for them. And before they let go of it, they are taught to be very observant as to whether there's something on the other side that's actually going to catch them, that's ready to catch them. And unless they have received those cues and they can be as certain as being human allows, because we can't have complete certainty, right? Then you make the jump. And I want to plead with you to do exactly the same. Be intentional, be very strategic about asking yourself whether you are ready or not. Now, what helps you determine whether or not you're ready? How do you even know? And if you're not ready, then what do you do? Now, I have a video that you'll also find on my social media that speaks about some of the things you can do while you're still in that opportunity that you want to get out of. So we could play around with that. Shoot me a quick DM, shoot me an email. We'll talk about that and how you can make the most of your time while you're in an opportunity that you want to get out of. Now let's talk about how you know that you're ready, or how you set yourself up to be ready, or become observant and strategic about whether or not it's time to jump. One thing that is very important that I teach a lot of my students is there something on the other side to catch you? So now let's pretend that this trapeze artist is flying through the air and there's another trapeze artist on another swing on the other side that's supposed to catch them when they let go and fly through the air. They need to make sure that they can see the person on the other side has their hands in the right position, they are at the right angle, they have the capacity to catch them. Then they jump. So look at the opportunity you are jumping into. Is there one to start with? One of the biggest pieces of advice I'm going to leave you with during this session is set that up for yourself. If you are still in this opportunity, you are in the best time to start being strategic about your career, because you can set yourself up so that when you do jump, there's something on the other side to catch you. And I know it's tough to sit in an opportunity that is soul-sucking and wish you were on the other side because the grass looks greener. And it probably is. But one thing I definitely want to challenge you to say is have a look at whether or not there is someone on the other side to catch you. And when I say someone on the other side to catch you, I'm talking about an opportunity on the other side that has a certain level of certainty that gives you the comfort that you deserve. But also financially, a lot of my clients will work on, and when we work together, we'll work on some kind of financial cushion that you can build up. Because oftentimes, if you are jumping into entrepreneurship, full-time entrepreneurship, it's really important that you have some kind of financial security, especially towards the beginning of your new opportunity, that will help you set that yourself up so you're not starting from zero. You really don't want to be starting from zero. You want to be very intentional about the new beginning you're about to jump into. Remember 3 stages of a career transition: career endings, new beginnings, and settled and kicking ass. So when you leave, you're moving into new beginnings, which all on their own need strategy. So I hope that you found that helpful. Don't forget, make sure there's something on the other side to catch you. It can be very agitating to stay in an opportunity that feels draining, but I promise you, you are going to thank yourself if you just hold on just a little bit longer and be very intentional about making sure there's someone on the other side to catch you. And one thing you can do that cushions the blow of sitting in an opportunity that you really want to get out of is my focus wheel. I created a making work for me focus wheel that you can find on my website, zanelenjapha.com/resources. And those are a few things that you can do while you're in your opportunity that you're currently in, your role, your organization, your team that you're about to be leaving soon, or at least you're planning the exit out of. You fill out that focus wheel. It helps you be intentional about how you can use your time while you're still in that opportunity. I'm wishing you your personalized version of absolute success. I love you guys, and I always wish the best for you, because you deserve a career that is fulfilling, that is flexible, and that is absolutely abundant. You don't deserve anything less than that, but it's up to you whether or not you claim it. Lots and lots of love. Mwah. Bye for now.